Hey everyone from Detroit. As you know, in our city, we're crazy about cars, and I'm no exception. My name is Michael, and my channel is all about that. Subscribe if you're interested in in-depth insights from someone with real hands-on experience. All right, let's get into it.
Hey everyone, let's dive deep into this Infineon 6 FET 4110 Selman V3 electric bike controller. We're going to unpack its features, explore what else it brings to the table, uncover some interesting facts, and finally look at the technical specifications. First off, the Infineon 6 FETs themselves are the heart of this controller. These aren't just any FETs. They're known for their efficiency and reliability. That means less wasted energy, translating to a longer range on your e-bike. The 6 FET configuration allows for incredibly smooth power delivery, eliminating the jerky or hesitant acceleration you might find in some cheaper controllers. It handles high currents with ease, making it perfect for powerful motors and demanding riding styles. Think of it as the difference between a smooth, powerful engine and a sputtering, unreliable one. This controller is all about that smooth power. We're talking about a significant improvement in overall performance compared to controllers with fewer FETs. The heat dissipation is also excellent thanks to the design and the quality of the components. This is crucial for longevity and preventing thermal throttling, which can drastically reduce performance. Now, what else does this Infineon 6 FET 4110 Selman V3 offer? Well, beyond the core FETs, we're looking at a sophisticated controller packed with features. It boasts advanced programming capabilities, allowing for fine-tuning of parameters like acceleration, braking, and current limits. This level of customization lets you tailor the controller's performance precisely to your riding style and the specific characteristics of your e-bike. It also usually includes features like programmable pass levels, allowing you to adjust the level of pedal assist to your preference. Many users also appreciate the integrated protection features, such as overcurrent, overvoltage, and short-circuit protection. These safeguards protect both the controller and your battery from damage, giving you peace of mind while riding. The robust construction is another key feature. It's built to withstand the vibrations and stresses of everyday use, ensuring a long lifespan. Let's talk about some interesting facts. The Infineon 6 FETs used in this controller are known for their high switching frequency, which contributes to the smooth power delivery we discussed earlier. This high frequency also allows for smaller and more efficient components, leading to a more compact controller overall. Another interesting point is the controller's compatibility. While it's designed for specific motor types and voltage ranges, its versatility is a significant selling point for many e-bike enthusiasts. Finally, the Selman V3 branding often indicates a focus on user-friendliness, with clear and intuitive programming software. This makes setup and customization much easier than with some other controllers on the market. Finally, let's delve into the technical specifications. These will vary slightly depending on the specific version of the controller, but you'll typically find information on the maximum voltage, maximum current, and compatible motor types. You'll also find details on the communication protocols used, such as UART or CAN bus. Pay close attention to the continuous and peak current ratings. These are crucial for matching the controller to your motor and battery. Understanding the phase current and the operating temperature range is also important for ensuring safe and reliable operation. Remember to always check the manufacturer's specifications before purchasing and installing the controller to ensure compatibility with your e-bike setup. Don't hesitate to check the product page for the most up-to-date and accurate specifications. So, let's dive straight into why so many e-bike enthusiasts are choosing Infineon control units. One of the biggest reasons is efficiency. These controllers are known for their incredibly smooth power delivery. You get a really responsive feel, no jerky acceleration, just a clean, powerful ride. This is partly due to the 6 FET design, which allows for better current handling and less heat generation compared to controllers with fewer FETs. This means longer battery life and a more reliable system overall. Another key advantage is the advanced programming capabilities. You can fine-tune the controller's performance to perfectly match your riding style and the demands of your e-bike. We're talking about things like adjusting the maximum current output, tweaking the acceleration curve, and even customizing the regenerative braking. This level of control is a game-changer for serious e-bike riders. It allows you to optimize your bike for efficiency, performance, or a balance of both. It's a truly personalized riding experience. Now, let's talk about programming parameters. This is where things get interesting. With the Selman V3, you're not just limited to a few preset options. You have access to a wide range of parameters that you can adjust to your liking. For example, you can adjust the current limit, which directly impacts the power output of your motor. A higher current limit means more power, but it also puts more strain on your battery and motor. You'll also want to consider the acceleration curve. Do you prefer a gradual, smooth acceleration or a more aggressive, punchy response? The Selman V3 lets you dial it in exactly how you want it. Then there's regenerative braking. This feature allows you to recapture some of the energy lost during braking, extending your battery range. You can adjust the intensity of regenerative braking to find the perfect balance between efficiency and braking performance. It's a really powerful tool for optimizing your e-bike's performance. Don't forget about things like the startup current, the low voltage cutoff, and even the temperature protection settings. These parameters all work together to ensure a safe and efficient ride. It's a deep dive into customization, but the results are well worth the effort. The process of flashing new settings onto the controller might seem daunting at first, but it's actually quite straightforward. First, you'll need the appropriate programming software and a connection cable. These are usually readily available online. Once you have everything set up, you'll connect the cable to your controller and your computer. Then, you'll open the programming software and load the configuration file containing your desired settings. This file will contain all the parameters we just discussed: current limits, acceleration curves, regenerative braking settings, and more. After loading the file, you'll initiate the flashing process. This usually involves clicking a single button in the software. The software will then upload the new settings to the controller. The entire process typically takes only a few minutes. Once the flashing is complete, you'll disconnect the cable and test the new settings on your e-bike. It's important to remember to always back up your original settings before making any changes. This way, you can easily revert to the original configuration if needed. It's a good practice to take your time and carefully review your settings before flashing them to the controller. There are a few crucial things to keep in mind when working with the Infineon 6 FET 4110 Selman V3 controller. First, always ensure you have the correct firmware version for your specific controller. Using incompatible firmware can lead to malfunctions or even damage to your controller. Second, be cautious when adjusting parameters, especially those related to current limits and voltage settings. Incorrect settings can damage your motor, battery, or even the controller itself. Third, always disconnect the battery before making any connections or adjustments to the controller. This is a crucial safety precaution to prevent electrical shocks or damage to your equipment. Finally, if you're unsure about any aspect of the programming process, it's always best to seek help from experienced users or refer to the official documentation. Safety should always be your top priority. And finally, some related news. Infineon is constantly innovating, so keep an eye out for updates and new features for this controller. There are often firmware updates that improve performance, add new functionalities, or address any potential bugs. Staying up to date with the latest firmware is crucial for ensuring optimal performance and stability. Also, be sure to check out online forums and communities dedicated to e-bike controllers. These are great places to find tips, tricks, and troubleshooting advice from other users. You can learn a lot from the collective experience of the community. Remember to always prioritize safety and responsible use of your e-bike and its components.